What's going on, guys? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So as you guys read in the title of today's video, I just wanted to do a quick little trading update for you all and talk about the one position that I'm looking to possibly add more money into today, since I did add an initial position into this stock last week. And we're going to be talking about why I want to add more money into this stock, as well as some other stocks and ETFs that I'm watching to finish off today and heading on to the rest of the week. But before I get into the topic of this video, guys, for those of you that did not see that I just started this Facebook page called Strive Smart Strategies yesterday, make sure to come here on Facebook and join this group, guys. I already have 10 members in this group, and we're going to be talking about investing, entrepreneurship, stock market, trading, long-term investing, building wealth and financial freedom for the long term. And we're going to be working together as a team, networking, bouncing ideas off of each other in this group. And I want everybody to be a part of this community so we can all further our knowledge and wealth in the stock market and other areas of business. So come over here, guys. The link is down below in my description, as well as the first link, or not the first link, the first comment in the comment section. I'm going to be pinning the comment of this Facebook group down below. So there's two ways that you can join it through this video, and I would love to see you guys in this Facebook page. So let's hop right into the topic of today's video, and I'm not going to hold you guys too long today. Just a quick little trading update, and I apologize if you hear a lawnmower in the background. My neighbor's actually cutting their lawn right now, so if you guys can hear that, I apologize if it's making an annoying noise. But let's just get right into the topic, guys. So Facebook is the #1 stock that I'm looking to add more money into, today, possibly, probably not today, but most likely tomorrow, due to the uptrend pattern that it just recently confirmed a couple of trading days ago. And for those of you guys that were watching my videos recently, I think I took a position, it was last week, I took a position in Facebook stock at about $170. I bought 4 shares of Facebook, and my cost basis was at about $170, and I think it was about $670 to $700 worth of shares of Facebook, and I got in at this support line at about 170. But what we noticed is that during this time period, Facebook was honestly still downtrending in price. So that's why I took an initial smaller position to wait for that confirmation of the uptrend pattern. So, I got in at $700, but we noticed that it wasn't uptrending in price at this point, as we can see, due to the EMA line acting as a resistance point. But what we noticed is that once it broke above this EMA line, above this 50-day SMA indicator, okay, Facebook stock is now uptrending in price. And the next resistance point we really see for Facebook stock is this 180-day SMA line, which is right at about like $190. So I believe it does have potential to run up to there and obviously blow back up to the $200 range and even higher, due to the massive growth and the massive potential and future potential that I see for Facebook stock. But now to talk a little bit about the short term and where I think Facebook stock is going to go over the next couple of days, and where I'm looking to take my second position in Facebook stock. Well, right now we see it had a huge green day today, and I believe the price on Friday was at about $175. So what that means, guys, is that Facebook stock could be due for a little pullback, possibly closer to this EMA line, maybe at about $180 to $181. So what I'm going to be waiting for is a little pullback in Facebook stock, and we do see that the RSI levels are showing that Facebook stock right now is overbought. It's already past 70. It's at about 75. And for those of you guys that don't know how the RSI levels work, it's the relative strength index, and we see this threshold from 30 to 70. Pretty much when this line is up and past 70 or even close to 70, that means the stock is becoming overbought. More and more people are buying the stock, which is pushing the price up, but that might not be the best opportunity for you as an investor to hop in and get the most out of your money. But when the lines are getting closer to the 30 level, more and more people are selling the stock and that could be a better opportunity to hop into the stock itself. But we don't just simply use the RSI level as a buying indicator, but it does help us in our decisions, in buying particular stocks and ETFs. So that's pretty much how that works. And we do see it's completely overbought now. So a pullback in Facebook stock will bring this right at about like 45 to the 30 to 35 to 40 range, which is very optimal in terms of the RSI level. And we do see right now in live trading that a red candlestick is starting to form on the 180-day 4-hour chart for Facebook. So, this is a bearish candlestick, and I think Facebook stock is probably topped off for the day today. It topped off at 184, so I don't really see it passing 184 today unless something extreme happens later on in the market. But, now it's slowly starting to downtrend. The price for the day, for the 1-day, 1-minute chart, is making like lower lows, right? It's starting to push down in price. So, this is a good sign that Facebook stock could pull back later on today in the market, where I might take a position, or, maybe tomorrow early on in the market, we could see a better buying range for Facebook. But that's what I'm doing right now for Facebook in terms of, what I'm planning on doing for trading. And actually, I was just on the 90-day 2-hour chart that whole time. I thought we were on the 180 chart. Crap. So if we look, we actually see, okay, on the 180 chart, this 50-day SMA is looking like it's acting as a resistance point right now for Facebook. So this is actually good that I just caught my mistake here. So if we do see it pop up above this one, or this 50-day SMA indicator, that's going to be a very good sign. But we have to wait for that break, and that's what I'm doing pretty much right now for Facebook stock. So I quickly just moved over to another room due to the loud lawnmower. So now that I'm out of here, let's talk about another stock that I'm watching. This is more as a day trade that I might possibly take, or an overnight swing trade, and this is ticker symbol DRIP. And I did not talk about this one in yesterday's video, but this one is an oil and gas based ETF. It's an inverse ETF, with its inverse being Gush. You guys have seen me trade these a bunch on this channel, and these two ETFs, they trade based upon XOP. And XOP is, let's see, I'm just going to type it in. XOP, this is an oil and gas based ETF, and pretty much, how this works is that whenever XOP is going up in price, Gush is going up in price, but whenever it's going down in price, DRIP is going up in price. So let's look at this chart very quickly, XOP, and what we notice is that in this chart, we see that XOP has been downtrending pretty much for the past, since it's hit its high at about $45, it's been downtrending in price pretty much for the past 20 to 25 days, right? And we notice that based upon, the EMA line, the 50-day SMA line, and the 180-day SMA line, all acting as resistance points for the stock. We don't really see a break above any of these indicators except for right here a little bit, but then it fell down all the way the next day and continued the downtrending pattern. So, what we can say for XOP is that it is downtrending in price. And what we notice here is that since it's been making this little channel, let's focus on this little channel right here. Since it's been making these lower lows, what we notice is that now that these candlesticks and the price of XOP is reaching back up to this 50-day and 180-day SMA indicator, where it's been rejected a bunch of times in the past. 1 here, 2, 3, 4. What we notice is that it's slowly starting to get rejected again. We notice that this 180-day SMA rejected it here. Now it's slowly starting to push down, getting closer to break below this green SMA line here, as well as get closer to this EMA line right here. So what we're noticing, is that XOP could be pushing down in price from this yellow SMA line acting as a resistance point. And, once XOP is going down in price, you guys should know this by now, but like I said, DRIP is going up in price. So DRIP could be a nice 1 to 2 day swing trade. And like I mentioned in previous videos, I really don't like messing with downwards trending ETFs. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be taking a position in DRIP, but I am going to be keeping it on my radar to close off the market today and possibly into the tomorrow's market open at about 9:30 a.m. And slowly we do see that DRIP itself is looking to push up at this 180-day SMA line, which has acted as a support level in the past. So, DRIP from about 610, let's say we get in at 615. Once it breaks above the EMA line and confirms the uptrending pattern, this one it's not crazy, guys. It's about a 3 to 4% potential for profit to the previous resistance points at about 640. So, there is some potential there. But again, like I said, if you don't like really messing with downwards trending ETFs, like I personally really don't like messing with them at all, I wouldn't take a position in this ETF. But again, it does offer a little bit of potential based off of the previous patterns that we were able to identify. So, that is what I'm doing with DRIP. And another one that I wanted to talk about was ticker symbol HR. And HR is forming a red candlestick right now, which is a bear candlestick. And what we were talking about in yesterday's video with HR is that I wanted to see a pullback closer to the EMA line before I take a position in it. So right now, based off of this technical analysis, all things are looking good as a bear candle is starting to form. The RSI levels are showing that the stock is really overbought. It's at the 74 range right now. So, all things are lining up for a pullback in HR's stock. And we do see there's some decent volume on this stock, about 630, 629. It's slowly climbing right now. So, let's see what the volume does and see how the price reacts to the volume. But I do want to see just a little pullback in HR before I hop into this one, because I do find it a very attractive play, as it is slowly starting to uptrend, and it's on a higher high uptrending pattern right now. So that is very attractive with my style of trading. So that is what I'm looking at in terms of DRIP, ticker symbol HR, and Facebook. So let's take a quick look at Microsoft stock, ticker symbol MSFT. And this is one that I was talking about in one of my videos last week. I don't remember which video it was, but I did talk about it in a video last week. And why I like this stock in particular, and just to start it off, is due to the uptrending pattern that it's on over time. And every time that it took a dip, it pushed back to another higher high. And every time, it took a correction, it pushed back to another higher high and continued the uptrending pattern that it's on. And what we notice here at 111, it topped off at 111, had a nice pullback to 105. And now it's looking to continue this uptrending pattern, but I really want to see a push above 108 into 109 for me to really, to confirm this uptrending pattern. Because right now I'm really thinking that, Microsoft does have potential to pull back maybe a little bit more into the $105, $104 range and bounce off this 180 SMA. So that's why I'm not really looking to take a position yet into Microsoft, because we are seeing some bearish candles form here. So, if it does open up tomorrow and pushes up into the 109s, maybe the 110s, I could be wrong in my analysis with Microsoft, but, I do see potential for Microsoft to go down maybe a little bit further, maybe to the 104, 105, before I really get, into the stock. And again, I could be 100% wrong, but I don't really want to touch it yet, as it already is really close to its all-time high. So, there could be another pullback in Microsoft before it starts again on the uptrending pattern, right? And, that's what I'm looking at in particular with Microsoft. And I'm going to set an alert here for you guys. Create an alert. Mark is at or below. I want Think or Swim to notify me, if Microsoft breaks this pattern and goes back down below $106. And at this point, guys, if it does do that, that will be closer to this 180-day SMA line, and we could judge it from there if we want to swing trade Microsoft, because I do, like I said, it's by its all-time high now. There's not much potential from 108 to 111. That's like 2% profit, right? I'd rather get in at a better entry point and then swing trade it from there, right? So that's what I'm doing in terms of trading today. I'm really looking to take a position in Facebook, and let's take a look back at Facebook. Ooh, it looks like it ended up bouncing at that point, but okay. I'm looking to take a position in Facebook, most likely today or tomorrow if we see a pullback in the stock. And, that's what I'm doing, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, the Facebook page, and Twitter. All the links are down below in my description. And make sure to do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. You do not want to buy or sell any stocks based off of my opinion or anybody else's opinion out there, because that's not how you're going to become a self-sufficient trader and investor over time. And that's the whole goal of my channel. My purpose on YouTube is to bring you guys the knowledge and tell you, you can do this on your own, and teach you guys how to find stocks and companies to invest in for the long term, right? That's the whole idea and goal behind what I'm doing. So if you found some value in this video, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let's make some money today, guys. Peace.